Hi guys, so this is going to be week 34 pregnancy update with baby number 2, and you probably could hear Phoenix because I literally just put him down for a nap, so he's still like whining and fussing and just making noises. And I have the monitor down, but I actually can hear him from here, from his room. He's just being pretty loud lately. So this week the baby is the size of a cantaloupe, and it says that that is 4.5 pounds. However, we already know that Avery is 5 pounds, and she's probably a little more than that at this point, because I think at this point they start gaining half a pound a week. So it's been a week, so she's probably 5.5 or more pounds. I have a doctor's appointment today, just a general doctor's appointment where they measure you, you know, like the 5-minute doctor's appointment that are kind of annoying at this point. I can't remember when you start going weekly, but I know it's coming soon. So I only have 5 more weeks until Avery arrives, until my C-section date, unless anything happens beforehand. There's just 5 more weeks, and I am just exhausted. Just the fact of being so big, feeling so big, and packing and moving, all of it together is just, it's really playing a big toll on my body. Like, my body just feels like it needs a break. Like, I just can't wait to be all moved into the new house, and I'm literally gonna just sit for one whole day and just relax that whole day before I start like doing anything. And I'm gonna unbox my rocking chair and just sit in it and just relax and enjoy that moment, because then it's gonna get crazy because I have to start washing all of Avery's clothes, getting everything set up, which I'm very excited for. But right now I just feel so tired that I feel like, am I even gonna be able to? But I know I'll have the energy, because it's just so much more fun to unpack than to pack. You know, unpacking, it's like, you know, you're getting somewhere, you can be like, oh, one less box, and you know, you see the end because you see all the boxes, and it's like, well, I have 5 boxes left and now I have 4. So you see the end when you're unpacking, but when you're packing, you feel like it never ends. Like, it's just, there's still always something. Anyway, getting to my actual update. So this week I have started to feel mommy guilt, and I felt it before, but now I'm really feeling it, knowing that in 5 weeks I'm gonna have to leave Phoenix to go to the hospital, and it will possibly be the first time ever that I leave him, and that he's gonna be with somebody else, and then he'll be with my husband, which I know that'll make me feel a little better. But I still won't see him like for 3 days, possibly 3 full days. Like, that's just a crazy thing to think about. I have never been away from him more than 2 hours, let alone 3 days. So I'm feeling guilty, and I'm just feeling like, I hope when I come back, he's not like he obviously he's gonna know who I am, but I just hope that he's not like, well, you came back and now you have a baby with you, and you know, and he just resents me or something. And I'm just scared of that. Like, I want him to come to the hospital on one of the days, but I don't know if it's gonna be a good idea. Like, I don't know if when he comes and then he has to leave, if he'll be a certain way, because we've never been in that type of situation. It's never been a situation where I've taken him somewhere or he's seen me and then he leaves from me. Like, anytime he leaves his house or he leaves anywhere, he leaves with me or my husband. And mostly with me. Like, not even my husband takes him out by himself, because not because he can't, but just because that's just not how it works out. Like, my husband works all week, and then on the weekend we all go out as a family. So he never really has that, like, has to leave me. So I don't know how he's gonna do with that. And the last thing I would want is to be in the hospital and it's time for him to go, and him leave crying or something, and give my husband a hard time and just break my heart. So I'm really starting to think of that, and know, I mean, I know he'll be fine, but I'm just like, I don't want to leave him. I don't know. And then it's like, his world is going to change, and it's like, I only have 5 more weeks to enjoy him as an only child. Like, he'll never be an only child again, and I'm gonna be so busy. So it's like, it's gonna go fast, and I'm gonna be busy. So it's not like I'm gonna you know, I am gonna enjoy and spend time with him, but it's going to be a different time. Like, I'm going to be getting things ready, unpacking. Like, it's just so much is happening right at my last days with him, and it's so frustrating because I wish we were all moved already and I could just literally sit and enjoy these last 5 weeks with him, just him. Also enjoy the fact that having one and having two is a big difference, and I'm getting nervous about that too. Just how to juggle my time, but I think I'm getting to a point where I'm realizing that it's just, you're just gonna have to go with the flow. Every day is gonna be different. I'm glad that I do have Phoenix on a schedule, because at least I can focus on his schedule and know, okay, well, he's gonna take a 3-hour nap, and no, Avery's sleeping right now, or whatever it is. I can kind of count on the fact that he does take that nap, or that he does eat at this time, or he, you know, so I kind of know, so I can kind of, I'm very happy that I did get him to a schedule before Avery arrived. I think that is very important for any of you moms out there going on baby number 2. Get baby number 1 on a schedule, because I think it'll help. I don't know, I'll let you guys know in 5 weeks. Actually, Avery has definitely had hiccups this week. In the beginning, I wasn't sure if it was hiccups, but this week it was like you can tell, and it was it's funny because your belly just keeps moving in the same rhythm, and she's really low. Her head is like really low. Like I can go like this and feel where her head is. And it was right there, the hiccups, and it just kept on and kept on and kept on. And it was pretty funny. A funny feeling. And I was like, oh no, she has hiccups. Like I remember Phoenix having hiccups when he was already born. He had hiccups all the time, and it like broke my heart. I always felt like, oh, it has to be annoying. So she definitely had hiccups. I've been obsessed with ice. I mean, that has not gone away. I just feel like this week it's been intensified. Like I just want ice all the time. Now I can eat ice by itself pretty much. Or I'll put like a little bit of a drink in it just to kind of like, you know, give them some, I don't know. And I just love it. I love ice. Back and my body have been hurting like I told you guys. But like I said, I think it takes a toll. Everything that's going on is taking a toll on it. It's getting hard to walk long distances, or walk for a long time, or just stand for a long time. Like I'm doing the dishes and I'm like, I have to like lean over for a bit and kind of take a break because my back just starts hurting so bad. And at night my body is just killing me. It just feels like at night it's so much worse. I don't know why. I think it's because you're like laying on your body for so long, like laying on one side or on the other. It gets numb and it just starts hurting, and then getting up and down, up and down. I pee at least 5 times a night, and it is just so uncomfortable getting up and down from the bed. I'm having those crazy dreams again this week. How annoying. They kind of went away for a while, and now they're like back on full force. Like every night I have like a weird, crazy, unexplainable, like, huh, where's that coming from type of dream. And I'm so over it because it feels so real up until the minute that I wake up. She has definitely been leaning on my left side like crazy. I have pictures of her like popping out, like I can see her butt. I think it's her butt. I'm pretty sure it is. Just popping out of my left side like all the time. And like when that happens, it kind of takes my breath away, and like I can feel her body parts. Like I can feel if it's an elbow or like a hand or a foot, and that's crazy because I never felt that with Phoenix. But I can definitely what's that word, identify what body part more or less it is that is popping out. And that's just crazy. Like it's like, oh, this is a foot. Like how, it's insane. My husband just looks at my belly while it's moving, and he's like, I don't know, I'll never get it. I'm like, no, you won't. And he's like asking me to explain to him. He's like, how does it feel? I'm like, I cannot explain it. He's like, I'm like, at first it feels like gas, you know, like the beginning, the flutters. But now it feels like there's somebody inside of you moving around. Like I can't explain it, but it's amazing and crazy at the same time. It's like a little alien in there moving around. And to think like in 5 weeks I'll be holding her, and she was just inside of me. Like I know I had Phoenix already and I went through all this, but it's still very magical and very hard to believe that our body does this and the process of it all. I was packing and I came across my Tums mints, and I was like, oh my god, I haven't had heartburn in like months, or in, yeah, I want to say months. Like the last time I mentioned heartburn was a long time ago, and I was like, how awesome. I remember with Phoenix, I lived off of those Tums. I bought them all the time, and I found 2 brand new packs of them, and I was like, wow, that's right, I have not had heartburn. How amazing. I had heartburn with Phoenix up until the moment he came out of me. Like, it was crazy. And knock on wood, I have not gotten heartburn in a long time with Avery, which is awesome because it stinks. Yeah, there's some foods that like I'll eat it and they kind of like repeat themselves, if that makes sense to anybody. Like, you know, I'll be tasting it later, but it's nothing close to heartburn. It's just like I ate too much of it, or I'm just repeating it. Like, I don't know any other words to say to explain it, but it's nothing like heartburn, which is awesome. Hopefully in the next 5 weeks I don't get any heartburn. And it's crazy because they say like if they have a lot of hair you get heartburn, which I know is not true because Phoenix had no hair. But the doctor told me that she has hair, that she has a lot of hair actually. So I don't know, we'll see, but I'm very happy about that. So the peak of my week was definitely, I was just having a rough day the other day. I was packing and I was tired and I was feeling overwhelmed and frustrated, and Phoenix just wasn't feeling good that day. He was not himself. He was just very like clingy to me and just very, you know, whiny, and just I didn't know what he wanted or what. Nothing was satisfying him. He was just having one of those days, and so was I. And my husband brought me home flowers, which I thought was just so sweet of him. It definitely changed my mood and made me smile. He doesn't do that often. He's not just, you know, oh hey, here's flowers for no reason. Like, my husband's not like that. Because flowers is not my biggest thing, because flowers die. So I'm not like a flowers kind of girl, but that day it was like the perfect thing he could have done. And he didn't even know the half of it. I kind of just was telling him about Phoenix and saying, you know, I don't know if his teeth are coming in or something's going on with him. And he just, you know, brought me flowers, and I was like, what's this for? And he's, well, I know you had a hard day or whatever. And it really did make me smile. And it was definitely the peak of my week. And I was very happy and grateful that he did that. I'll show you guys my 34-week baby bump with baby number 2. So thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!